Hello guys, welcome back. In my last update about Twist of Fate, we looked at how Abby took Rhea to Pragya's house to apologize to them for everything that she did. And at the end of the day, Pragya and Abby were not still able to see each other, even though Abby was inside Pragya's house. And yet, they couldn't still see each other. And a wedding anniversary was planned for Vikram and Pallavi, his wife. So that was where we stopped the last time. And if you are yet to watch it, I'll leave it up in the card and it will be in the description box below. Check it out and watch it before you watch this one. Let's continue. Vikram and Abby were taunting each other and they both decided to go to Pragya's house to see the caterer for the wedding anniversary food. In Pragya's house, Pragya couldn't stop thinking about Rhea and she decided to find out if Rhea is her daughter or not. Pragya called Prachi in order to find out the name and address of Rhea's father from Prachi, but Sarita told Pragya that Prachi is not at home. Shahana comes back from the college and told Pragya that Prachi is still busy in the college taking lecture. Pragya then asked Shahana about Rhea's father's name, but Shahana doesn't remember the whole name, but she remembered that Rhea's father's name is Mr. A. Mehra. Pragya was shocked because she feels that the letter A in the name stands for Abby. Pragya then asked Shahana for the address of Rhea's house, and Shahana said that the house is called the Mehra Mansion, and Pragya wrote down the address and quickly took a pause and left for the Mehra Mansion. Abby was on his way with Vikram to book Sarita as the caterer for the anniversary party, and Abby said that he wished to see Prachi's mom because he couldn't see her the last time he went to the house. Vikram then teased Abby for being more interested in seeing Prachi's mother than the caterer's food. Pragya, on the other hand, was on her way to Abby's house and Abby was on his way to Pragya's house with Vikram, and they all got stuck on the road because of a traffic jam. Pragya came out of the tricycle and Abby also came out of his car. Abby and Pragya catched a passing glimpse of each other, but there were too many vehicles blocking them so they couldn't see each other. Abby had a feeling that Pragya is around and he tried to look for her, but he couldn't find her. Abby got into the car and him and Vikram got to Pragya's house to meet Sarita, who is Pragya's landlord and also the caterer. Abby said that he wants to give a catering order to Sarita, but first he asked for a taste of her food. Sarita asked some leftover food that Pragya prepared for her previous catering service, and Sarita decided to give that to Abby and Vikram as a taste. Pragya, on the other hand, used Shahana's direction to get to the Mehra Mansion, and she entered the house and rings the bell. Daddy was busy praying for Pragya to return back to them when she heard the doorbell, and she immediately believed that it is Pragya and she decided to go and open the door. Daddy was slow to get to the door, and when nobody opens the door, Pragya thought in her mind that maybe she should leave, but she later stopped and said that she would not go until she see her daughter. Abby and Vikram praised the food that Sarita gave them, and Abby complimented Sarita for making such amazing food, and Abby gave the catering contract for Vikram and Pallavi's engagement party to Sarita. Sorry, not engagement party, wedding anniversary. But Abby said that he has a condition, and the condition is that Sarita has to give them the coffee she gave him the day he came with Rhea. And after that, Sarita would get the catering contract, and they would even pay 800 rupees for a plate of food. Sarita was very happy hearing the amount they are paying her for a plate of food, but at the same time, Sarita was worried because of Abby's condition of preparing coffee, because it was Pragya that made the coffee that Abby drank that day, and Pragya is not at home now to save her from the mess. Pragya was still at Abby's house waiting for someone to open the door, but nobody is opening the door because Daddy slipped and fell down when she wanted to go and open the door earlier, and everyone were busy attending to her. Pragya got a call from Sarita, and Sarita said that Rhea's father is in their house with a big contract for her, but he doesn't want to give the contract to her unless she make the same coffee that he drank in their house earlier, and Sarita pleaded with Pragya to quickly come and make the coffee for him. Pragya asked Sarita that what is the name of Rhea's father, and Sarita said that it is Abhishek Mehra. Pragya was shocked and she quickly entered a taxi to go back to the house and see if it is truly Abby. Daddy finally opened the door and she saw Pragya leaving, and she shouted Pragya, but Pragya did not hear. Sarita realized that Pragya would take a while to get home, and she quickly went to the parlor and told Abby that there is no milk in the house, so she needs to go and buy milk to make the coffee. Prachi entered the house and she greeted everyone, and Abby said that he's very happy to see Prachi, and Abby asked Prachi to help Sarita buy the milk from the market for the coffee because they will not leave until they drink the coffee. Prachi went out to buy the milk, and Abby got a call for an urgent meeting, and Vikram told Abby that they need to go for the meeting and they will come at another time for the coffee. As Pragya comes home, that was when Abby and Vikram were also leaving, but Abby did not still see Pragya because Pragya's change that she collected from the taxi man fell on the floor. So Pragya was picking the money from the floor while Abby and Vikram walked past her. Abby and Vikram entered the car and they drove off. Pragya entered the house and asked Sarita that where is Rhea's father, and Sarita said that Rhea's father got a call for an urgent meeting and he has left. Pragya then thought in her mind that so Prachi and Rhea were siblings all along, and she did not know. In the car, Abby was distracted on the way to the meeting and he kept on looking for a way to go back to Prachi's house. Later, Abby turned the car around and said that they have not given Sarita an advance money for the order yet, so he's turning back so that they can go and give Sarita some money. Sarita was not able to decide what to make for the party menu, and Prachi told her to use Pragya's recipe, which everyone liked in Ushampur. As they were talking, Sarita got a call from Abby, and Sarita was scared that maybe Abby wanted to cancel the order, but when she picked the call, Abby said he was sorry for not giving Sarita an advance for the catering contract, and he told Sarita that he is outside her house. Sarita asked Prachi to go and collect the money for her from Abby, and Prachi went outside. Abby was giving the money to Prachi and Pragya comes outside, but Pragya was only able to see Vikram standing outside, and after they have left, Pragya asked Prachi is that Mr. Mehra, Rhea's father. Pragya was referring to Vikram because she couldn't see Abby, and Prachi said yes, thinking that Pragya was referring to Abby. Pragya was confused on how the person she saw was Abhishek Mehra, but he is not her Abby. Meanwhile, the reason why Pragya wasn't able to see Abby was because Prachi was standing in front of Abby and blocking Pragya's view when she went outside to collect the money. Later, Sarita offered Pragya 25% of the money for the order for all the help in preparing the food, but Pragya rejected the money, saying that she would help Sarita for free. This attitude made Sarita angry, and Sarita shouted at Pragya for trying to take over her house because of Pragya's over-nice attitude. Sarita fought with Pragya and she goes into her room in anger. In the Mehra house, Aliya was having a fight with Purab, her husband, over how to deal with the senior-most employee in their company who was asking for a loan. Purab said that Aliya should not collect collateral from the man before giving him loan, but Aliya refused. Purab said that Aliya is very wicked and she is not compassionate at all, and Aliya said that she regrets getting married to Purab. Definitely she will regret now. These are the gang of Mehra, trying to force a man to love them by fire by thunder. Purab asked Aliya that why then did she get married to him and denied him the opportunity of being Disha's husband, and Aliya said that she thought that she would be able to change Purab, but she did not know that Disha can only leave the house, but she cannot leave Purab's heart. Aliya said that if Purab continued like this, then Purab would become cheap just like Pragya and Disha. Abby entered the house and Daddy told him that Pragya came to their house today, and she knows that very soon Pragya would be able to enter their house again and unite with everyone. Abby then told Daddy that he feels Pragya's presence too, but Daddy should let them keep this feeling of seeing Pragya to themselves, because their family would not believe them if they all did not see Pragya with their own eyes. Later, Abby thought in his mind that he only lied to Daddy to make her happy, that he feels that Pragya would come back to them soon. But he knows that Pragya would never come back to them, because Pragya has promised before she leaves that she would never return. In Pragya's house, Pragya goes to Sarita's room to talk to her, and Sarita ends up telling Pragya of all the troubles that she has faced in her life, and she said that is the reason she doesn't trust anyone. Pragya told Sarita about her own troubles as well, and what she has faced in life, and how she had to give up her family for her happiness. And Sarita felt a connection between she and Pragya because of everything that they both went through together. And Sarita pleaded with Pragya to take the 25% of the contract money. Pragya accepted the offer, and Sarita was very happy, and she told Pragya that they should become one family and also business partner in the catering business, so that as she and Pragya are cooking the food, then Prachi and Shahana would serve as waitresses and their catering business would become a family business. Sarita then asked Pragya to make the coffee so that they can take it to Mr. Mehra's house in the evening, and Pragya said okay, and everyone were happy. Alright, thank you so much for watching again, and if you want to see the continuation of this as well, it is already up on the channel. Click in the description box below and check it out and watch it, and I'll see you there. Bye guys.